Oi oi, G-Dog here, what's going on? We're back, aren't we, with another PGA Tour 2K23 video. Today, I thought we'd have a deeper look into the Myplayer. So that includes your golfer, your bag, how clubs work, how fitting works. We're going to have a look at the pro shop. All of that is going to be explained here today. So when you get started, it's going to pretty much throw you in this menu. And it's going to want you, first up, to pick an archetype. Now, the archetypes are basically a set of 5 different, you can kind of think of them as classes, but they're a set of 5 different sets of starting attributes, which will impact your golfer, basically. So right now, I am a powerhouse, right? So, powerhouses pride themselves on destroying the ball with every swing. So that's kind of my game, right? So I'm getting much more of a boost in power, right? But like, say if you compare me to a woodsman, I'm getting 11 more power, but they're gonna have better swing timing, right? And recovery shots. Transition's gonna be better. Rhythm, even better, right? Than woodsman. That's gonna crank up the timing. So I guess your perfect window, right? That's going to increase the size of that. Swing path, right? That's going to increase or decrease the cone width when you take a swing. So you can build your initial class, right, around what you want your golfer to do. Or you can, you know, if you're struggling with tempo, maybe you go rhythm, right? Or you're struggling with swing path, you go sculptor, right? So it gives you a nice sort of starting base to work with. Now, skills, we're going to come back to these in a little while. They're more passive and situational. I want to cover stuff that affects our base stats first and ways to upgrade those base stats forever before we get onto the situational and passive skill trees. So we're going to head to the locker, right? And this is where you can choose your bag. Now, the big thing that's changed is that all these club heads, right? So you see I've actually got Tiger's driver head here. Let's show you. So it is just appearance. Shafts are just appearance from this menu anyway. Shafts do have an impact, but that's a fitting mechanic. Same with woods, you see I've got a few woods heads, not quite a few hybrid heads, although I'm not actually running hybrids at all right now. Irons, I've just got some Bridgestones. And all of these are just appearance. They're not going to affect your base stats at all. And our base stats are all initially going to pull from these stats. So the first way that you can impact your base stats is through fitting. So, if we go to our driver, right, I've got a couple of fittings for this actually. You can see my driver goes 295. And that is because I have got this driver head, which is giving me a boost to power of +6. So that's increasing my distance overall. Now I lose a little bit of timing and swing path. When I make up for it, I have a better transition, a little better shot shaping, and +3 on lie range. Right, so you can see the shafts. I've got this shaft installed. Now, I don't actually have the rarest one. The rarest one I've got is this one. As you can see, I'm going for a power build, right? I'm a powerhouse. And that one would negatively affect my driver distance. You see, it will actually go down to 293. Now, I really like this, right? Because currently on the last game, or current game, I've got sort of like a Frankenstein bag, right? Because I have to have like all my I go for a distance bag, right? And how it works is it means I have completely different irons, like almost all the way through my bag from driver to wedge. And this means now, if I want to run like a tailor-made set, that's cool, right? It's just appearance. The way you actually impact stats on the club is these fittings. So you will get a head, shaft, and yeah, I've got a grip on right now, a transition grip. So that's giving me way better transition It is costing me a bit of swing path, but yeah, it's helping my timing and transition, which is affecting these overall stats in my driver. So I really think that's a cool way to do it. I really like it. Now, there's a few ways you can get golf fittings. You can get them at the end of a round. You can also get them in certain rivalry rewards. Let's go show you that real quick. Yeah. Rivalries will give you cosmetics and also sometimes a golf fitting. And that also translates to sponsor deals. So you see we're getting gold here. We're actually getting a ball fitting here with Wilson. I will do a much deeper dive in the career mode, so stick about for that. So that's another way you can get cosmetics and a few other golf fittings. Now let's talk about sleeves. You may have noticed, if you've seen any of my gameplay, my driver goes currently, he goes 310. That's because of the sleeves, the balls. So if we go to our locker, you can see right now I have got these balls equipped, the Aviator LV1s. You see they come with 4 stats. You get spin, flight, bounce, roll. Spin, pretty obvious. These are low spin balls, so it's going to affect me tee to green though, right? So I'm not going to have much spin on my approaches. Flight is going to give you distance. That's the big thing. So that is giving me a boost of 15 yards to my driver distance right now. Bounce, I think that is kind of self-explanatory. The higher the bounce number, the higher the bounce, I would assume. Roll as well. Now I'm not sure if this is opposite because my balls roll out quite a bit. So I'm not sure maybe if a lower roll number is actually more rollout or less rollout. More testing is required. Let's just have a look at all the ball types, because you can buy these off the bat. You don't have to do any RNG. Now you do get them, like when you level up, you'll have a chance of getting them. I believe you have a chance of getting them at the end of every round. But these are all the different ball types we can have. So you've got your commons down here, uncommon, rare, epics, and legendaries. They all cost different amounts. So say I wanted some commons. Let's have a look. Very cheap, right? I can get 12 balls for 180 VC, and that'll last me 12 rounds. You use 1 ball per round. Now if you want to buy straight out the longest hitting balls in the game, you can. Click refill, click here, and yeah, it's 900 VC for 12, 540 for 6, 300 for 3. As you can see, they give you insane ball flight. Now the stock ball flight, I believe the default ball is 35, right? So you're getting 35 spin, 35 flight, 65 bounce, 65 roll off the bat. No RNG required. You can obviously get these for free at the end of the rounds and stuff, and then obviously you get VC, right? Every time you level up, every time you finish a round, you get VC. Another good way to get it is from rivalries. Sponsorship tiers also have them. So don't be afraid to look into career mode. Even if it's not for you, it is worth doing. Like, you can do all the rivalries in about, I think, 12 to 15 matches, right? And that'll give you a lot of extra VC. You'll get a lot of cosmetics along the way. You will also be working towards 3 different sponsors at a time. So a lot of the time you'll be getting like 3 different sponsor items. So like say a Titleist item, a Nike item, and like a Royal and Awesome item, right? So there's a lot of really cool stuff to be unlocked in career mode. So yeah, I'm gonna change. I just got these wood heads, so we're gonna apply that. And like I said before, these are not going to affect distance at all. The only thing that affects distance is if we fit a new thing. So I could like put that on my 5 wood, right? And that give me an extra 3 yards. In fact, you know what? I think we wanted to change to 4 wood. So let's have a look. So yeah, we could change to 4 wood. And these are always going to be your base numbers, right? Anytime you go to pick up a club, these are going to be your base numbers according, obviously, right? You've got to remember that your archetype stats will feed into this, so you will see some variation. But until you start fitting like new grips, new heads, new shafts, that's how you get more distance and timing, swing path, all that good stuff. I think my freewood's got a... Okay, it's got a good grip on my freewood. So I've got a power grip on my freewood that goes 262. Obviously remember those balls are gonna increase that to 275. We can actually increase that here, I think, with this. Boom. It does cost. If you look in the bottom right corner, you do have to press X to confirm the fitting. That's going to be 125 VC to equip this to this club. So yeah, I can throw a little power on all my irons. It would cost me though, right? Right, let's get that on. So I could put it on everything, right? Well, that's going to cost me 1,000, right? So if I wanted to equip purple stuff on all my irons, we're talking heads, shaft, and grip, it cost me 3,000 or 375 BC per club. Even goes up a little bit more when we actually unlock gold stuff. It's going to be 150 per fitting instead of 125. So that's going to be 450 per club. But yeah, the VC is really adding up. I guess you only have to do this once, right? When you get the right set of fittings you want. But if you want to do any experimentation, it could cost you quite a bit of VC. Let's hope we can earn it. And a little addition to the fittings, which I totally missed when I recorded this video originally, is that you can actually upgrade fittings, exchange them, you can deconstruct them. So if you want, right, you can turn 3 purple, say, into a gold. So that's how you get the gold and orange fitting. I thought there was 100 fittings. That's not actually right. It's your capacity, right? So you can carry 100 fittings at a time. That should never be a problem, right? Because as you can see, you can exchange them, upgrade them, and even deconstruct them for VC. So there on this wedge, you can turn the green ones into a blue one. Super cool. I do like this, and it's going to really open up a lot of opportunities. It does make me wonder if archetypes are going to be as important late game, as you'll be able to build out your clubs however you want. But maybe you go powerhouse and fill up the timing gaps, right, and the tempo gaps. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how we can shake up our bags. Let's go back to skills. We've not talked about skills much, have we? One thing in with skills, you get these every time you level up. So look, I've got 17 spent and I've got 1 remaining. I'm level 18. So that's where you get them. You can have up to a maximum of 50. So the initial grind is just going to be getting those 50 points. And you can obviously reset. You can see I can reset my skill points for 500 and that'll let me place them again. But let's go into this a little. So we got driver, wood, hybrid, iron, wedge, putter. Now we saw a little bit of this in the trailers, right? Now we didn't see that you have to spend points in tier 1. So you have to spend 4 points in tier 1 before you can spend any points in tier 2. And then that's the same for tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. So you can see right here, before I get access to these perks, I have to spend another 3 points. So let's spend the point. Now, I don't have hybrids in my bag right now. So I've not been putting any points in hybrid. I've been putting a few in my putting. So as you can see, I've got short stuff level 3. Receive a put path boost on the green. So the activation for that on level 3 is if I sink 2 puts from within 5 feet, it will activate. And it will give me, like I say, after that happens, it'll give me a put path boost. Not 100% sure what put path boost is. Maybe it, I don't know actually. I don't want to speculate because I like to be accurate. You get some kind of putting boost. But if we score par or worse, look, 2 times in a row, it'll deactivate. So I'll lose that ability. Now obviously if I sink 2 more puts from within 5 feet, I'll get that boost back. Let's have a look. We've got Pathfinder. So activation again. Miss 2 puts between 5 and 10 feet. You never know when it might happen. Receive a put weight boost. Now a put weight boost I'm pretty sure is the perfect and grey bars on the power meter, which would also translate, if you don't have a power meter on, those windows still get a little bit bigger. So I've put most of them in putting, and they do definitely get juicier as we go along. So receive a roll boost on the green. We have no points in that. If we put 1 level in, miss 2 greens in regulation in a row, and then score par or better once. See, I don't think that's ever going to get activated. I think there are better ones, like this one. So, first time you hit to a 15-mile-an-hour headwind, it activates, and then your normal shots receive a flight boost off the tee. Now maybe that is just giving you a little extra distance, right? If you hit into the wind. Hey, Editor G-Dog here. Just wanted to clarify. Yes, it does give you a little distance increase after it's activated. Yeah, we spent that point, and now we're 2 points more away from this tier. So let's look at the top ones. Receive a roll level 1, put weight level 2, or put path level 3 boost on the green. And that's a full passive. Skill is always active. I guess if you have level 3, all 3 of them will be active. Higher degree, so this is a wedge ability. Normal shots receive a transition level 1, swing path level 2, or timing level 3 boost from the fairway. And again, I think if you're on level 3, right, you're gonna have all 3 of them. The iron one is Metalhead. Normal shots receive a transition, level 1 swing path, level 2 timing, level 3 boost from the fairway. And they're passive, these will work all the time. No activation required. And yeah, you get the same with hybrid pretty much, right? Same with woods. Take the wheel. So this is the driver. So yeah, we get a transition, a swing path, and a timing boost off the tee. And you will have that forever. Now the thing is, we only get 50 points to spend. Let's do a little bit of back of the envelope maths here. So we need to spend another 6 points to unlock everything in that last tier. Well, that should leave us 26 points to spend. So if you wanted, you could have everything in this last tier. And that's going to help all of your game. All the time, pretty much, right? Normal shots with woods. Receive those boosts from the fairway. Yeah, so it's always from the fairway, or tee, or green. Wild. But everything below that is activated. Yeah, it looks like everything below the last tier has an activation deactivation. You only get passives until the last tier. Pro Shop. So let's have a little look here. You can buy the Jordan stuff, 2,700 coin. You can get the Nike stuff for 1,300. I bought that earlier. It was 300, I want to say. You get a weekly of this glove. And look, quick Jimmy, I hope these are a day one for you. It cost me 1,000 to get all 5 in this bundle. It looks like it's daily, right? So it might change out. I think that's how this is going to be, right? So you're going to have weekly items, daily items, and then, you know, featured bundles. So it looks like we'll get a lot more refresh on the apparel front, which is cool. Equipment. So yeah, obviously we can buy more. Like I said, this is just appearance. Let's have a look at all these. Woods, hybrids, ions. You'll notice again, the HP is the only free iron again. So we do have quite a bit of apparel in this section as well, available to buy right now, which is nice to see. Get Jordan stuff separately if you don't want to buy the bundles. Sure, it's cheaper to buy the bundle though. Let's go back to equipment because we are going to spend some money. Right at the end here, we should. Oh yeah. The putters are here, don't worry. Crazy putters are here. Your taco's safe. Hot dog's safe. Some new stuff as well. I'm sure those are new wedges, right? Yeah, they got most of the Dibby Derby balls. So if you want just a coloured ball, remember this part of it is just appearance, not stats. So you can have this, just pay 300 once and you can have a red ball. Let's do it. Ruby. That's quick now. Then locker room, you can also change all your apparel here that you purchased. So this is purchased items and unlocked items right through rivalries. No long sleeves unlocked, unfortunately. Let's see what hats we've got. We've got a few hats from rivalries. Right. Pretty cool. Try that on for a bit. Glabs. Let's go back to my pro shop, see what accessories are available and stuff. So yeah, you got other shades. Might get my aviators when I get some more coin. I'm down to 15 VC though. Gotta get grinding. But yeah, most of the cool shoes you're looking for, like my shoes, are from the career mode. I've maxed out my Nike sponsorship. Yeah, and they were the last unlock. Also got some coin on my way, a glove, rare fitting, some other Nikes. Pretty cool. 2K have some good ones too, I thought. Oh, I might be wrong. Short shorts, right?
Hey, who likes short shorts?
We like short shorts!
A bunch of stuff to unlock. Gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. The only little downside I would say, caddy is cool. You can pick from these basic models, so you can have these as your caddy. Right. Can't do any more customization with these. I really hope they let you customize your bag here, right? And it would have been cool to customize your caddy. I've gone with a classic Barbara, right? Yeah, the actual goal for customizations, there's some good bits, there's some not so good bits. So, obviously you got preset heads, right? You can do quite a bit of sculpting with the face. I'll give them credit for that, right? So, it's that eye shape. Yeah. And there's quite a few noses and stuff. You know, get down to the nitty gritty with that pretty well. Jaw height and all that. But they kind of done a bit of a swing and a miss. We got, yeah, eyes. Not many haircuts. That, I think, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 haircuts. Well, or none. Beards are slightly better than the last game. They still look like they've been taken out of like a Civil War game though. A little bit. Right. But yeah, the big swing and the miss is no weight choice. You can be... The only thing you can choose here is height. So boom, I'm 6'3". I'm not this build though. I can absolutely promise you that. I don't feel represented. So that's a little bit of a letdown. But the clothing, the clubs, everything else, really good. And the animations look great, like in-game. The animations look way smoother than they did for my avatar anyway, than any of the previous games. They've done a good job there. I think we've pretty much covered everything. But yeah, main takeaways. Club appearance means nothing. You can finally use full sets of tailor-mades and not have to worry about distance, because distance is all changed via initially archetypes. The initial archetype stats are going to determine your club distances and ease of use, your stats, and then after that it is the fittings which will determine distance, ease of use, these stats here. Sleeves can give you a bunch of distance. If we can keep up with the virtual currency by just casually playing, I'm all for it. But I've obviously purchased a lot of things, right, to keep up, but I am out of VC right now and I've got 2 balls left. I think you get 25 VC for a round, you get 200 of VC for a level up on your character, so that's I'm sure we used to get more VC though per round. Was it 100 on the last game? But yeah, I think it's 25 per round. Right now, like I said, the best way to grind it is career mode. Get those sponsors and rivalries, because you will get extra cash in those. Right. Every so often you get cash for these. Yeah, Lydia, you get cash. But yeah, that's going to be my little deep dive into the Myplayer. Sorry if it got rambly. It was there was no time for script making with the amount of time we had access. But I really do appreciate HB2K for letting me take a look. It's been awesome. I can't wait to see you all out on the links on launch day. Check the links in the description. I do most of my stuff over on Twitch, so you'll see that on launch day. But yeah, I've been G-Dog. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.